Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. And so, Gemini. It feels like there was a romantic encounter. Maybe you met this person by chance. Maybe it was a crush. Whichever way this happened, this encounter, or this connection, it feels like you or they, whoever this is, whoever this energy belongs to, pulled back. You didn't take the risk. You didn't go through with it. And now it feels like a missed opportunity, and I feel like they're really missing or feeling this loss. Okay, so they're really feeling this loss. They are suffering emotionally here. So I feel like there's a lot of heartbreak and regret over not having taken that or stepped into that opportunity. Okay. Could be also you were supposed to meet up with somebody and decided not to go. It could go that way too, because see, we have the Fool in the reverse. So you didn't follow your heart, okay, or they didn't. Okay, one of you didn't follow your heart. You went against what the heart was telling you to do. Okay, and so that is why you ended up here in this position of heartbreak and longing. I feel like it could have been a case of love at first sight. But for some reason, this person, it was such a powerful connection, and yet for some reason they didn't take it. Okay, they backed away from it, you or them. And I'm sure that the other person wonders why, can't understand it themselves, because the connection was felt both ways. It was felt both ways. There's a possibility that somebody didn't show up for sure. I feel like there is going to be a change in fortune for this situation if somebody takes action. If they actually make the move, you can definitely still have this opportunity. I feel like they want it. It's like having second thoughts about something, realizing you made a bad decision, you're really feeling that loss, wishing you had took it, and now you're hoping that it's still available, you or them. Okay, so if they walked away from you, if you had a really strong encounter with somebody and they walked away from you and you're like, what just happened here? That person is definitely going to reach out to you, hoping that the opportunity is still available, because they feel like they've missed out on something great with you in hindsight. Wheel of Fortune is here. Lesson learned, but like, is it too late? Currently, you would not be talking. They did make a bad decision, and I feel like they realize that, and they will tell you that actually when you see them again. I feel like emotionally and mentally, it's like they weren't in the right place at the time. So it could have been a question of timing. I feel like they were afraid to step into that opportunity at the time. But what we see is that the opportunity, even though that ace is in reverse, they put it that way. They can turn it back up. Okay. So the opportunity is still available, especially, oh my God, that you got the Great Fortune card. So look at that. This fellow is bringing in a new opportunity, an opportunity to change the status of this relationship as it stands right now. I feel like they're obsessing over you, and they have been. Um, Walking away was very difficult, but moving on without you was, oh my God, it was just so difficult. And I feel like they just have to come back. I feel like this was destined to be. It's like a destined encounter, and they just didn't go with the flow at the time, feeling unready. So they're looking at the details of whether or not there is still hope here, doing a lot of inner reflection, and that is needed in order to bring the balance between the heart and the mind, bring them back into balance, so that they can go and get that ace of coins and turn it back upright. Okay, so that's their challenge. I will leave it that way. And so there's a lot of inner conflict when it comes to emotions and when it comes to relationships is what I'm hearing. Okay. This is why they didn't take the leap. It's because they have had a lot of bad experiences. So they kind of have that victim's mindset. But here we see they are doing a lot of reflection in order to bring the mind and the heart back into balance again. Because I feel like it's like I can't live without you. It's like I really felt something special with you. Okay? And I want this relationship. They were so guarded. Look at them. Fully armored, plus a shield that's almost as big as they are. And so here they stand in the archway, which is the opportunity. There is a mountain, an obstacle, and I feel it is on their mind and what is holding them in that position, or what was. Behind what we see here, we see that the mind is busy working and thinking, and the heart is feeling. Okay, so with the moon. So they're standing there in, it's like on the precipice. It's like they're just standing there in that archway, trying to decide what to do, bringing the mind and the heart into balance in order to step into the opportunity, and go with the flow of things, and stop being suspicious. Cast away your doubts and suspicions and just go with the flow. The ability to do that is challenging them, and to send off this message. So I feel like they may be, with him being here, I feel like he's worried about what he will harvest here, because the harvest card is here, Two of Cups. In this deck, it is a card of harvest. And so they are wondering what they're going to harvest from all this, should they step all the way through the archway. Okay, and so he's definitely got something on his mind, on his chest, that he would like to get off of his mind, off of his chest. Yeah, okay, so he rode out like the Knight of Swords, and he comes back in. It's like going out like a lion and back in like a lamb, because he's in the reverse here. And so in the reverse, he's a much different person. So things apparently are not what they appeared. Okay, because they did really love you, and they did really want this relationship. It's like they fell head over heels in love with you, but just didn't trust in that, in the encounter enough to step into it. So things were not as they appeared. There is still much potential here. There is a change in luck with this. Here they are looking back at what they lost, and there's many words in their heart that they wish to tell you, and I think you are definitely going to be hearing those words very soon. So the Four of Wands is a wonderful card here to get, as well as the Empress, which speaks to new growth. Okay, learning new things, because things aren't as they appear. Okay, so you're going to learn a lot here about that situation that occurred in the past, and about that person right here in the future. Okay, so and about this opportunity, because in effect, like this reading is all about them and this missed opportunity or lost opportunity, but you also feel like you've lost an opportunity. I mean, that could go both ways here, because you were left to wonder what happened, because you obviously both felt that connection to a very extreme degree with the encounter card and the Wheel of Fortune here. It felt like something destined, but yet one of you did not give in to the energy, was resisting. So you would definitely feel like you missed an opportunity as well. You're both feeling that energy. And so they want back what they've lost, and they have some very, very intense feelings about that, and about doing that, and about telling you things. Okay, you have a very happy event taking place in the future. It is a healing with Temperance being here. She can also be about adjustments and making adjustments. Um, and so, yeah, I feel like a lost opportunity or a missed opportunity is back on the table. It's back on the table. And I feel like this was destined. It was meant to be. It was meant to be, this encounter. And I think that they're just finding this out. Okay, so that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.